Hi there, welcome back to Sharon's Homestead. I want to briefly show you how to make lemon honey cough syrup. Before I do, please go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates, and then please share this video with a family member or friend who you think would also enjoy making their own natural home remedies for cough, cold, and flu. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm using a pint-sized ball jar. You don't have to use ball jar. That's just what I choose to use. You can use any glass jar that's clean and also have a screw lid. I'm also going to use 2 lemons. So just show you 2 regular lemons here, organic preferably, but if you don't have organic, don't stress, a regular, one will work. In addition to that, in the interest of time, just show you the honey. So this is honey from Faith Factor Farms. And so you want to get raw honey. I do want to speak to that. You want to make sure that you are using raw honey for your lemon honey cough syrup. Regular honey that is not raw, I don't suggest it because it's been processed. And so if you can go to your farmer's market, you can get raw honey. You can also buy raw honey in the store, but I just say read the back of the label. Make sure there's no processing. Even if it says minimum processing, you want to kind of check that out to make sure it is raw honey, indeed just raw honey. And so in addition to that, you're going to need a little spoon. This spoon is significant for burping your lemon honey cough syrup as well as removing seeds from your lemon. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so in the interest of time, I went ahead and cut little medallions out of these lemons, and so you can cut them at the different sizes that you want to. It doesn't matter, one is thicker than the other, it doesn't matter for this particular recipe, but I did use 2 medium-sized lemons. And so to get started, I'm just going to pour a little bit of honey on the base of the jar, and then I'm just going to drop a lemon medallion there, and so you'll see it right there. And then I'm just going to kind of layer it, really just layer the honey with the lemon. Like I said, you want to use raw honey. And then if you want to be jazzy and make it cute, you can, instead of just dropping it flat, you can just take one and stand it up so it'll look cute in the jar. And let me get my spoon here to hold it up for me. All right, there we go. All right, and then if it looks like it wants to fall, just throw another one in there. It's okay, and it'll stand right up. All right, then I'm going to make sure I pour plenty of raw honey around those lemons and coat it. The reason being is because honey, as you know, does not expire. It doesn't expire, and because it does not expire, you want to go ahead and use as much as you can, as much as you want. Now I'm gonna go ahead for the let me move the little jar here so you can see. In the interest of time, for those who have never cut a lemon before, I want to go ahead and show you how to do that. Literally just took a round lemon and leave this piece here, and I cut. Now notice there are those little seeds that are in there. I'm going to take my spoon and just scoop it out. See if I can do that backwards so you can see it. But I'm just scooping it out. Now, will it hurt anything if a seed is in there? No, it won't hurt anything. But I'm going to just do it because who wants cough syrup with lemons and with seeds in there? I don't. And so I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to cover really good, but leave 1 inch headspace. What is headspace? Headspace is the space that's between the contents of your jar. It starts down here at the bottom, and then all this space that goes to the top. I'm leaving 1 inch. It's always 1 inch when it starts here and then go up, okay? And so just 1 inch headspace. Now I want to look at the jar, make sure there's no bubbles. If I see some bubbles, I'm going to grab my spoon and I'm just going to kind of move things over so the bubbles will come to the top, okay? You want that lemon good and coated. Good and coated, okay? When everything is coated, you want to go ahead and put your cap on and set this in your cupboard or your closet or any place that's cool and dark. Just sit it there. It doesn't need to be crazy tight, just finger tight. And you're going to sit it into your closet for about 2 weeks if you want to do it on the counter. After you do it, or in the cupboard, you can do it on the counter or in the cupboard, whichever one that's cool and dry. After it's been in there for 2 weeks and it's been fermenting, you're going to then take it to the refrigerator, and you can leave in the refrigerator anywhere between 3 to 6 months. Some people never refrigerate theirs and they just leave it in their cool, dark space and they take it as needed. 2 things to share. Okay, so every single day for 2 weeks, literally, you're going to take this, it's sitting upright. Let's say, I've already done it today. Tomorrow, when it's time for me to burp this, and when it's called burp, again, we're just taking our spoon, removing bubbles, opening up, taking our spoon, removing any bubbles. I'm going to close it back. It's not going to be super tight, just kind of finger tight. And then I'm going to turn it upside down. Just like that. So it's going to be on the counter or in your closet upside down, just like that. Okay. The very next day I come back, I'm like, oh, it's upside down. Great. Turn it back up, open it up. I'm going to burp it and literally take the spoon, move it around in there. Once I open it, move around in there once I open it up, and then put the lid back on, and it's good to go. Now, how often would I take cough syrup? You use this cough syrup the same way you would use any other cough syrup. The only difference is you know what's in this cough syrup. It's nothing but lemon, nothing but honey. Disclaimer: if you're going to share this with your kids, go ahead and brace yourself. It doesn't taste good. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not, even though I'm putting a lot of honey in there, because I put 2 lemons in there, it does not taste good. It tastes like cough syrup, which I'm very surprised. Just lemon and honey, put the 2 together, look like it'll be great because I drink lemon honey tea. No, it tastes like cough syrup. But it packs a powerful punch against cold and flu. And so I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to let me know how yours turned out. Again, real quickly, you're just layering lemon and honey. That's it. Raw lemon, organic honey. You're layering it in your jar. You're going to burp it with your spoon. Make sure there are no seeds in there. Put a lid on. Put it in your closet, your cupboard, your cabinet. Put it in any cool, dry place for 2 weeks. But during the 2 weeks, every single day, you're just flipping it, and then come back the next day, flip it in the opposite direction, right? And then you burp it. And so this is fermentation process. Fermentation process. And so it's going to bubble. Don't be surprised. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, if you see mold, that's a bad thing. You don't want mold. So don't keep it. If it molds, you want to throw it out. But other than that, it's going to be great, as in good for you. But the taste, brace yourself. It tastes like cough syrup. And I can't even fake. It does not taste good at all, but it's good for you. This reminds me, really, it's an old home remedy. This is one of those old home remedies where your mama used to give it to you, and you're like, oh no, please. I'd rather just keep the sickness. That's okay. It's okay. This is it. It packs a powerful punch. But as you know, most medicines that don't taste good is good for you. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.